So what exactly is a journey with Jojo? 6 sessions that are 2 hours long. We meet every month for 2 hours in between 4 weeks. And the journey begins by going over what are your spiritual development goals and how can I help to support your goals so that you can get where you're going. I am a professional psychic medium. I'm certified. I have been working with the public for quite some time now. What I see is that there is too much enabling going on in the spirituality field. I'm just going to say that and we get taken advantage of by clients who push us to say the things that are fraudulent and push us to prove ourselves. And so it can be very disheartening because we as mediums bring so much value to society. We are able to telepathically work with individuals, especially if you're a medical intuitive or have the abilities or a healer of some sort. We are able to help individuals, clients, to be able to find the patterns in their lives that are causing either destruction or creation. That's a huge honor. It's a huge honor. So working with a psychic medium is to your benefit, especially me. I'm a light worker. I am not here to take your power. I'm here to help you to become empowered. So this journey is all about you developing what is truth. It's not about what I say. This journey is about helping my clients, anyone called to this journey, to be able to feel confident enough to go within for all answers, to be able to open their chakras themselves, to get grounded themselves, to clear themselves, clear their home, clear their property, and to be able to look into their life contract and see what is their soul's purpose, themselves. To look into their relationships and sacred agreements, their selves, not going to a site and say, who am I gonna love? Who am I gonna marry? No. This is your opportunity. One of the things I dislike about psychic reading is relationship questions. And these are some of the biggest questions the psychic field gets. Why don't I like it? Is because you have an option. You have actually several options. We have many soulmates that we choose to incarnate with, and it is our choice who we choose to be with. And a lot of people don't understand that. So this journey is going to help to strengthen your ability to discern not only energy, but the energy of your own energetic contracts, your sacred agreements. We begin in the journey by connecting with your spirit guides. First and foremost, if there are any spiritual attachments or a lot of the people that I have on the journey now have been working with me. So I've given energy healing sessions, spirit release therapy sessions to these individuals prior from going into the group. If you're joining the journey without any prior, sessions with me, we will probably start right off the bat with clearing. So this would be an assisted clearing where I could give you an energy healing session. Usually you feel a lot better, a lot clearer, a lot more grounded. And we're going to release any spiritual attachments that may be there. Then we're going to move forward, as baby steps, one foot in front of the other. And you think 6 months, that's a long time. It's not a long time. It flies by. And if you think about how long you go to school or how long you may go to church, it may take years of that programming to get you to where you are today. So I'm going to take 6 months to help you to reprogram your mind and to learn energy discernment the correct way. So we're going to begin by releasing attachments, clearing, energy healing. Then the next session we're going to get into is meeting your spirit guides. So I'm going to show you through an assisted ceremony like session to where your spirit guides are going to come close and you're going to meet them and become familiar with your energies. It's also really helpful to learn how to connect with your spirit guides with a professional, because I can help you to discern this is what everything is. We should be seeing the same things or similar. So that's very, very helpful for psychic development. I really like how these sessions are one-on-one. It's private. So you get to enjoy a really sacred ceremony. It brings me to tears, this session. I have to fight tears because it's so beautiful, the connection. And a lot of times, almost every time, clients are saying, this is familiar, this spirit is familiar to me, I just thought this was me. So it's a very beautiful sacred rite and initiation to your third eye and your higher connection, okay? So then we kind of get into life contract, and I teach you, I don't just read your life contract. Spirit has made it very clear in these days that I must help teach. I must help empower those to understand the truth that I'm not special, I'm not gifted. We are all here rising and raising in our consciousness, okay? Awakening is really your ability to have awareness that you are a spirit and a human, and you master both the physical and the spiritual realm. A lot of times people go into awakening and they get way too overly spiritual. They kind of nullify their life with spirituality. I help you to integrate. Okay, that's what I'm called to do, is help you to understand your spiritual and your physical so that you can become one, more whole. Integration is a major theme that will carry on through the 6-month journey. So I teach you how to read your life contract, which is your sacred agreement that you have when you sign on to Earth. You sign this with your guides and angels. They are there to work for you and with you. Just like the universe, right? Universe is there to work with you and for you. A lot of times we feel the universe is against us. Why? Because we have blockages from predisposed beliefs and limiting beliefs that hold us back and keep us in resistance. So we break down all of that, and I also provide you with a journal that gives you prompts. And I encourage you on the journey to look at those prompts so that you can sit down and develop your own Bible or your own sacred book of understanding, your own sacred knowledge of wisdom. Based on what you are able to discern from within you. So we look at your life contract. Now, in that, I also teach you how to read your contracts with other people, because that's a huge, like I said, reason that people reach out to psychic mediums is to understand their relationships and their soulmates and the karmic patterns within relationships. And your relationships are really at the core of your life, of your prosperity. So it's super important to be able to know how to read contracts. You can also, if you know how to spiritually read contracts, you can sign on and off of habits, addictions, diseases, locations that you feel called and drawn to that are just toxic, people, places, things. I help you with all of that discernment. We then move forward in the next session, if you would like, a natal chart reading, where I spend not too long. I give you a brief natal chart reading, and it should match your life contract. It should match your numerology, which is amazing. So your natal chart is basically like a snapshot of the sky the moment you took your first breath at that location that you were born. I always would say it's like your guide map that you gave you before you came to Earth, because it gives you direction into your soul's purpose and also into your past. So around this time, there is a lot of past life questions. What I like to explain about past lives is it's about being right now in the present time. However, if you have a disease or if you have a relationship that's tied to past life, I teach you how to clear that so you can quantum heal and shut those doors for good and move forward and be present and not have to worry about your past lives. Past lives, you will trigger different past life activity throughout your life. When you move or change jobs or just hit a certain astrological, placement or transit. So I do help you with understanding the discernment of that. I also teach you the discernment of automatic writing, running at the mouth, and being able to take a message from the spirit realm and put it to paper to help you to understand the discernment of like something, if it's free will, if it's destiny charted, if it's tied to the past or tied to the future, so that you can have clear messages from your spirit guides and from your spirit at any time, anywhere. I also help you and connect you with your ancient language. So sometimes there's clients that speak to spirit in full sentences. There's some clients that speak to spirit through a knowing. Some of us speak through symbols with spirit, literal like markings or imagery of symbols. Everyone is so different. So I help you with the awareness of your own unique mediumship language with spirit. A lot of times the light bulbs begin to click on, right? So I'm not teaching you anything. I'm helping you to remember. That's also what awakening is you wake up, you remember the truth. Through the birthing process, we forget. And it's up to us to reclaim our understanding of why we're here and what we're doing here. So, so this way you're about halfway into the journey. I know it moves fast. So at this point, we begin to develop, if you have specific skills that need to be developed, like telekinesis, telepathy, energy healing, whatever that may be, we get that under control. A lot of us are also learning how to integrate the shadow. And so I help you with discernment of like, this is your ego speaking, this is your shadow speaking. Integrate, do the shadow work, and I teach you how. I also we talk a lot about dreams in the community group chat. So for the 6 months, you will be invited to a private What's Up community group chat. And you don't have to join, but anyone that's on the journey is invited. So you can join. We talk a lot about dreams and prophetic dreams. So it's really interesting to see, especially at this time, what others are picking up and receiving from spirit in their dreams. I also give messages of encouragement and little tips here and there. So it's really a nice 6-month community to join, and I encourage you to join so you can use your throat chakra. You can speak up, be heard, and received, which is something that a lot of us may need in order to heal relationship wounds, because a lot of us have not had that, especially if you're very empathic or spiritual. You're usually known as the black sheep or scapegoat. So it's a safe space where you can begin to speak your truth, speak up, be heard, be received, and see that other people, where all of us are under the same astrological transits in the same world, essentially, under similar collective energies, that we are all kind of going through a very similar journey, and it's very comforting. So I love that aspect to the journey. So privately, we're developing your abilities, we're integrating the shadow, and then we transition at the last part of the journey into energy healing you and spiritual clearing you in your life, your house, your home, your space, focusing on career changes if need be, relationship changes if need be, true integration and opening of the chakras, awareness of your energetic field, your microcosmic orbit. I will claim this is so important for you. This is the key to life. Because if you have blockages, you don't want to go run to some psychic medium all the time and say, what's going on with me? I don't know. So I help you to be more sovereign, more independent, and more confident in energy reading of your own energy. Okay, so we open your chakras together. We clear the spiritual parasites. We get more harmonized within our energy field. And this is so important to become more centered and integrated. And by the end of the journey, so after you go through the first 6 months, you will be invited to go into a quantum healing and medical intuitive healer training certificate. So that's where you're working with me one-on-one. I will be teaching you how to energy heal others, pets, places, things, and I will be putting you to the test. So I will be bringing in people for you to heal, and I will be monitoring you and kind of giving you critiques so that we can get you right with your technique uniquely to be able to offer healings and readings to the public. So it's very exciting. Once you go through this certificate program, I will then be opening a virtual healing center that you could potentially work at and have paid opportunities, as well as collaboration with me. So I'm really excited to be able to offer this to you and to see everyone that I am connected with. So far it's been really great, not only for my clients, but for me too. Oh my gosh, I've done so much shadow work, I've done so much centering, so much fasting and clearing. It's been really great for me as well. So I'm very thankful for this journey. You can, so on the second 6 months, you save $50 off, and you will be certified. Now, if you would like to get certified in tarot and work with me for another 6 months, we can do that too. So it's really a diversified, unique journey. We can really go over and develop anything. Let's say you're a medium, but you never really went through training and you want help. So we could spend 6 months getting you right in your mediumship abilities, getting you right in your tarot abilities. Maybe you're already a medium and you want to learn how to heal. You're already a medium, okay, great. Let's go over the next 6 months to get you certified as a quantum healer or medical intuitive. However I can support you on your healing journey or spiritual development journey, this is what it's all about. And everybody's so unique, so I celebrate that. It's not one schedule fits all, one shoe fits all, no. This is about what you uniquely need to help you get to the higher level of consciousness, okay? So the first 6 months you will receive loads of goodies. You get free readings that are recorded email readings with me. You get free meditations every month that are custom made for you so that you can reprogram your subconscious mind, getting you into alignment with whatever it is that you are working on. So some examples may be, Jojo, make me a meditation that helps me with understanding my dreams better. Help me to, make a meditation for me that is for spiritual clearing. Help me with, a meditation that gets me more centered or opens my root chakra. Whatever it is that you need, I support you with these meditations that are emailed to you about a week after our session. So you also will receive my ebook, which is also really helpful. We go over that one-on-one towards the end of the journey when I'm teaching you about your subtle bodies of energy and in your meridians and your chakras and how to work with them so that you can manipulate energy and heal yourself. If you get a cold, I teach you how to heal that. If you get sick, I teach you where does that pattern come from. These are tools that Spirit has guided me to guide you. So important, this power is in your hand, and at such an amazing time on earth. I mean, to be able to discern a message from Spirit that's saying, it's time to pack up and move, you know, so that when the flood comes, you're out. It's very serious times here, and a lot of times we ignore these warnings. This is one of the most impactful investments you can ever make in your life. I'm going to teach you to hear from the angels, teach you the warnings that you uniquely get, not what somebody else gets from Google or TikTok. This is between you and Spirit, and I'm just the conduit to help you get to that space. So again, if you are interested in developing your psychic abilities, mediumistic abilities, empathic abilities, maybe you just want a close relationship with your spirit and angels, join me. Maybe you want to learn how to heal yourself, join me. I'd love to work with you. It's a very special offering, and I look forward to meeting with you. Thank you.